Hey friends, Mary Hartel here, excited for Joyce's bingo. So I'm just waiting to get a hold of her. Hey Joyce. Hey, were you guys able to pull me up? Awesome. Okay, so you guys all ready? Does everybody have their 5 numbers? They need to have them written down in front of them so they can all hear me from your TV. Not yet? It should say Joyce Burton's live demo. Yeah, they don't need to be diagonal or in a straight line, any 5. Yes. Yeah, you can play too. So, and you still can't see me on your TV? So, you said, what are you seeing on your TV? Me and my family. Where did you? Okay, that's not. Go back to search and search for Joyce Burton and what? No, that's not right. It's Joyce Burton's what did I call it? Yeah. Do you see me? Do you see it would be like me in a red jacket would be the default image? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, no, we're not doing Joyce Burton's funeral. We're not. Joyce Burton's Norwex party. Okay, so you guys are hearing me from your TV now? There's probably going to be a little delay. Okay, so I just wove. Okay. So, Joyce, because there's going to be a delay, you probably won't want to listen through your phone, but if I ask a question, then you can come back to your phone to tell me what they want to what if they have questions or whatever. Well, can they? Oh, because it's probably better to have them listen through the TV instead of your phone. Because otherwise my lips won't match up with what they're hearing. And then if I ask a question where you guys need to respond, then you can just tell me through your phone. So you always don't necessarily need to mute. You just don't need to have the phone to your ear. Oh, I could hear myself. Okay, fantastic. So welcome everybody. I'm sad that I don't get to be there in person with you in Joyce's home. Oh, maybe do turn your phone down. That's really loud. The feedback I hear. Okay, I'm super excited. So I have all the numbers 1 through 25 in here, and I'm going to teach you about Norwex as we play bingo. So if everyone has their numbers written down, you guys are going to keep track of it. And when you have your 5 numbers called, then you need to shout bingo and you're going to be a winner. Joyce, how many people do you have at your house today? 8? Okay. Okay. Well, we'll do the top 4 winners. Okay. So the first 4 people to win are all going to get a prize. So don't quit after the first person calls bingo, okay? All right, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. The first number is 9. The number 9. And number 9 shows our Norwex consultant starter kit. So if you wanted to be a Norwex consultant, I know many of you, Joyce, is everybody there retired? Some people want to find extra money. You can do that just starting for $9.99. Norwex sends you all of those products. And we're going to talk about most of those products today. Okay. And if you want information about that, I can send you a little FAQs. You can look at it. Never any pressure. Okay. The next number is 19. This is our Safe Haven 5 set. Most people that have been attending these demos that I've done start off with this set because this will replace most all of your traditional cleaners that you have underneath your sink with these 5 products. And so I have these all right here, and we're going to be talking about them one by one. But I want to start off by showing you guys our Norwex microfiber, because this microfiber has the ability to remove 99% of the bacteria off your surfaces with just the cloth and water. So typically, as I grew up, most of us grew up with traditional chemical cleaners. You spray a chemical on a surface. It has to sit on that surface for a designated amount of time. That's called a dwell time in order to kill what's on that surface. And then you go and remove it. Most of us are not cleaning correctly. We don't leave it on the correct amount of time. For many cleaners, it's up to 10 minutes to disinfect. And also, if it's a surface that's going to come in contact with food or kids are going to touch it, you would need to do a potable water rinse because you don't want to get chemical, you don't want to ingest those chemicals. But with Norwex, you can do all of that with just a cloth and water, removing all the germs from a surface with just, again, this cloth and water. The reason that our cloths are able to do this is because you can see these fibers, how tightly they are woven. If I were to unravel this cloth, it would stretch from Canada all the way to the Gulf of Mexico, 10 million feet of fiber. So it is super, super absorbent, super dense. Those fibers, if I were to take a strand of my hair, so say like you have like really unhealthy hair, and it has some split ends. To qualify to be a microfiber, the fibers, the size of them must be 1/6 the size of a human hair. So that's taking a human hair, splitting it 6 times. That is super, super fine. But guess what, you guys? Norwex's fibers are split 200 times. So it's microscopic, 1/200th the size of a human hair. Super, super small. And because it is so small, it has the ability to pick up all those microscopic germs on our surfaces. The third thing that makes our cloths super amazing. So the one is dense, the density. The other is how fine the fiber is. And the third thing is our Norwex backlock technology. And this is our micro silver, which is embedded in our cloths, which prevents the cloths from growing fungus, mold, bacteria. So I can continue using this cloth again and again, just rinsing it out in between. So I do want to show you guys how I rinse it out. I do what's called a par wash, where we press, agitate, rinse. So after I've been clean with it, I will take it to my faucet under hot water. I will rub the fibers against themselves. So if I wiped up peanut butter, toothpaste, cream cheese, I'm going to rub it until I can't see that anymore, then wring it out really well and hang to dry. And as it's drying, the silver ions are going to work breaking down the cellular walls. We're getting scientific here, the cellular walls of any bacteria that's left in the cloth so that they die off naturally. So, at night, I do my last rinse out, I hang it up to dry, and by morning it's dry and it's like I have a fresh, clean cloth. So super, super amazing technology. And I'll show you guys some more demos in a minute, but that is the foundation of cleaning with Norwex, that we are doing mechanical cleaning. So instead of using chemistry with chemicals to clean, we are using physics, using mechanical cleaning to clean. So pretty awesome. Joyce, please let me know if anybody has questions. I had to take it out of my ear. Yeah. What's the question? Sure. No, we do. And we'll get to that shortly when we draw the detergent. So I'll talk to you about that. But we do wash them. You just don't need to wash them after every time you use it. But we'll get to that shortly. Fantastic question. Okay. Let's do the next number. Okay, number 8. It's our Enviro cloth. Who has number 8? And please make sure you're keeping track, because I'm not keeping track. So we've called 9, 19, and 8. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and show how our Norwex Enviro cloth works so amazing. So this is a really old Enviro cloth. It's pink. They don't even sell pink anymore. And I have a mirror right here. And you guys, actually, I'm going to put on my gloves for this because I struggle with contamination, OCD. Anything dealing with poop, pee, pet accidents, raw meats, like this is very difficult for me. And so I had heard about Norwex 4 years before. And I was like, these people are insane. They've been taken. I feel so sorry for them that they're cleaning wrong. And I was wrong. So I want to show you here. I have raw chicken. So let me just put this down so you can see. And I am going to smear this on my mirror so you guys can see where that is. Okay. And I use a fork and gloves because I don't want to touch it. Okay. Then what I have here is these Hygiena test strips, Pro Clean test strips. Now these test for the presence of protein on a surface. These are what health inspectors do when they go into food establishments for checking for, to make sure they're meeting the safety requirements. They check for the presence of protein on a surface because it's the fastest most efficient way for them to do this. Bacteria is actually made of proteins. So if it is free of proteins, they can then assume that it is free of bacteria. And so if the bacteria is present, it will show up as purple. And if it is green, that means it's clean. So you guys just saw me swab that here. So I'm just going to take this. We know it's a dirty surface. And I'm going to put it in here. And then I'm going to make the solution go down. And we're going to see this turn to purple. Okay, so it's starting to turn. We'll see that in a second because it's like a pregnancy test, you guys, or a COVID test. It takes a few minutes to work. So then I'm simply going to take my EnviroCloth, and this is just wet with water, and I fold it in half and then in half again. This is why I have 8 clean sides to work with. So as I'm cleaning as I need to, I can flip to different sides without having to go to the sink to rinse it out. So I simply wipe clean. And if you have OCD like me or are just more careful, you can flip and then do another side. Okay. And then I will, hold on, it's not changing. Hold on. And then I swab this, put this in here. And this is green, and this still is working. So we're going to come back to these in a minute. You can see it's starting to change a little, but we'll come back to these in a minute. But I want to show you guys the difference that it has made for me is that I, with my OCD, I can't get my gloves off, can touch this plate, this mirror that had the raw chicken on it and touch my face, and it is no big deal. Like, you guys, my OCD was so bad that I had to go to behavioral therapy to be able to learn how to use public restrooms again and all like that. It had gotten so bad. And now I'm able to clean with Norwex without chemicals. That is how much faith I have in these products and the research that I've done and the studying that I've done. It is just incredible that we have the technology with fibers so fine that it removes everything. So one way to think of this is like weeding. So you can, go and get a weed killer and it will kill the weeds, and you will see that in the ground. The dead weeds will be there and they will be dead, right? So think of that like germs. So like chemicals, you kill them, but the germs are still there. Instead, we're doing mechanical cleaning. So you could go out in your garden and you could actually pull the weed out and remove it so it's no longer there. That is the difference. Or another example is water. So we could boil the water and kill all the germs, or we could use a special filter that would actually physically remove the bacteria and contaminants in the water. And we could drink that. So I personally would prefer to drink a glass of water where everything was actually removed versus boiled if I had a choice. Okay, these are starting to go. You guys, this was an old swab. So it looks like it may not be working because these expired in February of 21. So we'll see if it turns. But I'll also show you guys with, I want to show you guys with, let me see, my Glow Germ. It may not work as effectively in the day, but let's see. How many of you guys use disinfecting wipes? That was my go-to. Anybody? They say they do. It was just like super convenient, right? It just can't, yeah. But most of us are using them wrong, because if I encourage you to go home and to read the instructions, because most will say that you need to make sure the surface is wet for at least 3 minutes. Some brands are even up to 10 minutes, you guys. So I don't know if you can read that. Disinfects for up to 3 minutes after wet contact time. So this is Glow Germ powder. So this is like my brother-in-law, he is in his residency. My sister, that's a dietitian. They use this in their food safety. I've used this in the Boy Scouts to teach them hygiene. So let me see if this will show up. Can you guys see how that's glowing? So it glows under a light. Okay, so when you use, so this is going to demonstrate the difference between mechanical cleaning and chemical cleaning. So this is what I always use on a toilet seat because I did not want anything touching a toilet seat to like even go in my washing machine. Like that's how paranoid I was. So let me show you what happens. Like these are going to show you how germs behave, bacteria behaves on a surface. So if I'm using a chemical cleaner, this is what is happening. I am just simply smearing these germs around. Now, if I am making sure it's wet for the 3 minutes, okay, the 3 to 10 minute contact time, they will all be dead, okay? So they're not going to hurt us, but we still have this mess on our surfaces, this slurry mess. That's what our bottoms have been sitting on, you guys. And I was like, that's gross. Because too, I was not letting it stay wet for 3 minutes. I was all like, sometimes, you know, like, especially like with doorknobs and light switches, I would go around with this. So you guys, let me show you this. So here I have this other mirror. And so this is me going to my next spot. Look, you guys, I've taken all those germs with me. Okay, so it's here. And if I use this wipe somewhere else, look, now it's there. Isn't that lovely? So when I was, you know, we were poor students in college, I was like, oh, I got to get the most use out of this wipe. I'd go do all the doorknobs. But I was just taking the germs from one doorknob to the next doorknob to the next doorknob because they were not staying wet for 3 minutes. So especially for those stronger bacteria that take that full contact time to die, we're creating more problems, you know, like how they say the antibiotics are becoming more resistant because we don't finish our antibiotic treatments. Same things with cleaning. But when you take your Norwex cloth, and I'm going to flip this around so I have a clean side. Okay, I mean, and you can really see on the mirror, you know, but you can see that I am totally removing, all these germs from the surface, completely clean. Okay, and you can see my cloth glowing. It's in the cloth. And I go down and it's not leaving it there. Okay, it's not leaving it there. And then I can come to the other mirror. You know, still this is glowing. No more. Okay, it's all gone. Isn't that awesome? So that glow germ like totally floored me when I saw that. It just, the visual was like, wow, it really is removing everything off that surface. So any questions? This is finally starting to turn. You can see the Norwex one is still green and this one has turned to almost purple. It's very blue. Okay, I'll show that in a few more minutes once it's changed more. Okay, but let's go on to the next number. Hold on, I need to get rid of this white. Also need to change my earbud. Okay, so Joyce, and chime in. Let me know if anybody has questions. Okay, great. Okay, the next one, ooh, this is a fun one, our cleaning paste. So I showed you most of our cleaning, you're going to be able to do all your cleaning with disinfecting wipes, spray cleaners are going to be replaced with our EnviroCloth. But when you need some extra elbow grease in a jar, that is when you are going to grab for our cleaning paste. Okay, this replaces your soft scrub, your Comet, your Ajax, your barkeeper's friend. It doesn't have any of those harmful chemicals. And I'm going to show you, I have a Sharpie and I'm going to show you on here. I'm just going to draw a heart and say Norwex. And maybe you guys have had children, grandchildren who think they're Picasso and that their artwork should be forever on your furniture, on your walls, on your cabinets. No worries. Norwex has got you covered. This is oopsie, I'm making a mess. This is hard. So like, think like, you know, your powder that you put on your face, it's hard and it becomes a paste when you use a wet sponge or a wet cloth. So this, I want to show you one of my favorite products because I love using these two together, is our Spheri sponge. And one of my favorite places to use these two products is on my stovetop. So whether you have a glass cooktop or a gas cooktop or electric, this works amazing at keeping it clean. Also in your bathtub, the grime, the ring around the tub, this is going to tackle it. And so you simply wipe it across. This is like breaking up. Sorry. And so I just get a little bit on there, and then I will simply scrub this away. So this just makes cleaning, soap scum, hard water, makes it just super, super easy to remove. And then I just come in with my Enviro cloth and boom, all good to go. So love this cleaning paste. Great for so many uses, cleaning the white parts of your shoes. Anytime I'm like having to work too hard myself with my Enviro cloth, I go and grab the paste and add that, and it makes a big, big difference. Okay. Let's do the next number. Okay, so this is, we have another question? Yeah, sure. What is it? It's amazing on grout. Yes, the cleaning paste is fantastic on grout. I like to use it. Norwex has, let me show you this really great utility brush now, or you can just use an old toothbrush, but I would just get this wet, swipe it in the paste, and then do my grout with this. Our Norwex detergent is also fantastic. You can dilute it, half a teaspoon in 8 ounces of water. This also works great on grout. So either of these two ones work fantastic. I have found that they typically work equally well on my grout. Some people may find that they have a preference, but both of those work really, really well. Okay, great question. Okay, the next number is our number 6. And this is to show what you can earn when you host and you have friends that book a party. You can earn a whole household package. So we're going to be talking more about these products, but this is a purple Enviro cloth, the one that I just showed you with the chicken and the black light. This is our window cloth, which I'll be showing, and these are in these exclusive prints. So I know like Linda and Glenda have earned these, and then Norwex dusting mitt. And so when someone hosts, they need at least one of their friends to book a party so that they can get the big package of host rewards. Okay, this one, number 14. This is our Norwex body cloths. Who there has those? Does anybody there have those and use those? I want to show you. So I have lip liner here, and wow, you guys, I am just not doing a good job with my lip liner. Does that not look good? Oh my goodness, you guys, it's like I can't even see. Oh wow, that looks really bad. What am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to use my Norwex body cloth. So you guys saw that I use, so here, all of our tags say what the cloths are for, okay? So it is a more delicate weave than our Enviro cloth, but just like the Enviro cloth removes 99% of the bacteria off your surfaces, your counters, whatever surface you're cleaning, this removes it off of your skin. What causes odor? Bacteria. So clean your stinky pits. If when I was in the hospital a couple years ago, I was just like, I could not get out of the bed. This was amazing to have, to be able to clean myself, stay fresh and clean. New mothers, this is fantastic for them because when you have to choose between sleep and a shower, I always wanted to choose sleep. So this, I would be able to basically give myself a sponge bath very easily. My mom just felt so sad yesterday. They were going on vacation to Canada and she fell and has broken her wrist and her ankle. The body cloth is going to really be her friend, as showering is going to be more difficult for her. So this is just, I really love this. Amazing for babies getting like spit out of their neck, or it gets stinky. I just absolutely love this. So it also removes makeup. So this lip liner is no problem to remove. No makeup remover needed, no facial cleanser. It would remove my makeup too. I'm not going to remove the rest because I still need it for I still need it for today and I don't want to redo it. But you guys can see how fantastic that works. So I don't have to buy facial cleanser. I don't have to buy makeup remover. I don't have to buy shaving cream. I know that sometimes as we age, we don't have to shave as often, but I can rub this up my legs and it lifts the hair, removes the dead skin, removes any bacteria. So I don't get razor burn at all. It just gives me a super smooth shave. So I don't have to buy shaving cream. I don't have to buy bar soap. I don't have to buy body wash. Think of all the products I'm eliminating that I no longer have to purchase with just this one cloth. And it comes in a pack of 3. So you can have one, your spouse can have one, your kids can have one. You can give them away as gifts. These are amazing, especially for new moms, teenagers. My son takes this to school after gym class. It's amazing for people, like you're working all day and then you have an event that night, you want to freshen up, but don't want to have to take a full on shower. This will clean you right up. This is a total, I travel with this. It comes with me. I can't live without this cloth anymore. So that is the body cloths. Okay. Do we have questions? Okay, you guys, the next one is our liquid laundry detergent, number 4. Okay, I forgot to grab the bottle, but the one reason that, so I use both our liquid and our powder detergent. What's awesome about the liquid is that it's measured. So this pump, it's all measured for you. So you don't have to pump it into a little cup and, get the right amount. So very convenient, especially if you're, worried that kids are going to use too much or spill, or just even for yourself. It's a lot easier to just do 2 pumps for your load and that's it. What I also love about the liquid laundry detergent is that it has enzymes, and enzymes help break down stains so they lift away from your clothes. So I particularly love this in my cold water washes with my kids' clothes. I typically like to use the powder detergent in my warm and hot washes because it's a little bit cheaper per load than the liquid. And with the warm and hot water, I haven't found that I really need the enzyme power. So that's why I do it that way. I also like that the Ultra Power Plus I can use as a multi-purpose cleaner for cleaning grout, grease. I also use it in my power washer to clean our fence or your deck or your patio. Because it is biodegradable and it's gray water safe. So both of these are biodegradable. This is 98% bio-based, meaning it comes from materials that are renewable. It is also safe for aquatic life. We don't have any dyes, fillers, no phosphates, no chlorine bleach, no optical brighteners. So the thing that you want to look at when looking at detergents is they are one of the most culpable, guilty products in our home for having chemicals that contain endocrine disrupting chemicals. And those are things that affect our hormone system. So think about our reproductive system, our cycles for women, even fertility for men. It affects, and maybe you're not in an age where you're worried about that, but for your friends and family that are still in that, or like your grandkids, this really affects them. And it has a multi-generational effect because what we ingest ourselves can be in our grandchildren, that can have what's called mutagenic effects. So it's not just something that becomes a toxic in our body, but it is passed down from generation to generation. And laundry detergents and fabric softeners are things that contain these endocrine disrupting chemicals. So I really encourage you guys to go home. You can go to a website called ewg.org, or there's an app called Think Dirty, and you can search and find out how does your detergent rate for those things. And you might be surprised because even some free and clear detergents, they may still have those optical brighteners, and optical brighteners can also be a source of sensitivity for many people. Like a lot of people will get eczema or they'll get rashes. And a lot of times that's from the dyes and fragrances, but they don't realize a lot of times it's from optical brighteners, which again can have mutagenic effects and actually change bacteria, and actually can have been wreaking havoc on aquatic life because everything that washes out of our, washing machine eventually goes into our waterways, into rivers, into the oceans. So that's a little bit about our laundry detergent. And I'll talk more about how to care for your cloths to the next one. Okay, number 10. This is our a limited edition Norwex Veggie Mint. Now, some of you may have the Veggie Scrub Cloth, and this is the mint. And you can get this for just $5. Normally, I think it's like $13.99. But you can't actually even buy this in the catalog. It's not even something available for purchase. But you can get it when you spend $99. You can add it onto your order for just $5. Now, why would you want this? When you are cleaning potatoes and carrots, like when you're scrubbing them or when you're scrubbing any other, round fruits and vegetables, it can be difficult to clean, or maybe you just skip it. A lot of times, like I would just quickly rinse into the water. But when I started using this, I was floored at like how cleaner my vegetables looked. And so this just does a fantastic job of cleaning them very easily. So it just has this scrubby material, and it makes it so you can clean your skins without having to peel them, which removes a lot of the nutrients. So if you guys eat a lot of fruits and veggies, I highly recommend adding this onto your order for just $5. I can't get these apart. Okay, 21. So this is number 21. This is our Safe Haven 5 set. I showed you guys earlier. You can get all of these products and you get to choose if you want the liquid laundry detergent or if you want the powder. Okay, so you have a choice between those two, whichever your preference is. But the Safe Haven 5 set is, again, that great starter package if you are new to Norwex. Has everything you need. Okay, so this is number 24. This is our Norwex rubber brush. And oh my goodness, did I leave it? Oh, hold on, you guys. I just misplaced it. Let me go grab it. I think I left it in the other. Oh, it was hiding under this bag right here. Okay, so this is our rubber brush. How many of you guys have pets that shed? Nobody does? You do? Okay. This is going to be your best friend. We got a couple? Okay. We also have a Norwex rubber broom. So if you have dogs that shed, these are amazing for removing pet hair off of carpet, rugs, and upholstery. And so pretend this is, well, here, we'll just use this. So pretend this is your couch. You will just do short strokes to remove all that hair. Like I've had people vacuum their rug and then go and use our rubber broom, and it's like they then brought up a whole other dog. Like that's how much hair that it grabs out. Like it just works fantastic. But this rubber brush is also amazing for our dust mitt. I'll be talking about this dust mitt soon. But you grab all your dust on here and then you use this to clean it off. Okay. We have our Norwex Enviro wand on one of our other amazing dusters, which bends. So if you are fun sized, meaning like short, this gives you extension to be able to reach and dust. And you can actually even attach this to our telescoping mop handle. So if you have vaulted ceilings or anything like that, you can really get high up there without having to grab a ladder. But you can bend this to do your ceiling fans. You can leave it like this to do the tops of bookshelves or the tops of your kitchen cabinets if they don't go all the way to the ceiling. You can keep it like this to get the sides of your refrigerator to get behind your TV. Electronics attract so much dust. You can do this to get under your furniture, to swipe under your stove for all the things that fall under there. Just makes it really, really easy to clean. And then when you're done and you have all that dust on there, you will use the rubber brush to clean it off into your trash can or into a bush. And then you can just keep going. You don't necessarily have to wash it, but these are all washable. So those are some of the things that I love about the rubber brush. Okay, next thing. That's the rubber brush. The Enviro wand. Yes, the Enviro wand. Okay. Yes, yes. And another tip, there has a secret, the secret tip. This is $32.99. Secret tip, this comes off. So say, I won't be able to show you, but say you want to clean your car dashboard. Everything gets into those crevices. Your keyboard, this just cleans it out really well. Your windowsills. So that's hidden and you may not have known that. Okay. So yes, I love that Enviro one. And I've had, this is the new color, which we offer, but I've had my old one, 7.5 years, still going strong. Okay. Number 12, our dusting mint. Does anybody have their 5 numbers called yet? No winners yet? 4. Ooh, we're getting close. We're getting close. Okay. So this is our Norwex dusting mint. So you can see that this has a different weave than our Enviro cloth. Okay. So this is like very fluffy, higher pile, and this works with static electricity. So I actually love to use 2 at a time. So let me show you. So you can either rub them against themselves, you can throw them in the dryer to build up static, or you can rub it against itself. And then you will just go and wipe down your surfaces and it will pull the dust up into the mitt. And then you can just remove it into the garbage can like that. But it makes dusting so, so fast and easy. Grandkids love to do it. My kids love to do it. I don't even have to ask them for their Saturday morning chores. They just go and do it. The reason it's important to remove dust is because, especially if you've been using chemical cleaners in your home, chemicals bind to dust. And then they're very fine particles. We breathe those in. Okay. And then they can get into our lungs and things like that, which we don't want. So that is why it is important to remove dust, allergens with our dust mints. And yeah, okay, that's all I want to say about that. Okay, cleaning paste. We've already done that one. Number 11. Okay, number 22, the Norwex laundry detergent. So let's talk about cloth care. So when you've been using your cloths every single day, my cloths that I use daily, after a week, I want to wash them, and you can machine wash them. You can hand wash them, but there's 3 things that you want to do. No bleach. I told you those fibers are 1/200th the size of a human hair. Bleach breaks things down. We don't want to use bleach. No fabric softeners or dryer sheets. Those put a coating on our clothing. They would put a clothing on your cloths, making it so they can't absorb and blocking the silver. We do not want that. Okay. And then the third thing is you don't want to wash with linty load. So you would not want to put your cloths in with cotton towels. This will pick up all the lint from your cotton towels. So you want to wash it with, so when you do a load of laundry, just like pay attention, when I take them out of the dryer, which doesn't have very much lint, you can wash it with this. Okay. Or you can pick up like at, like Bed Bath & Beyond, or even just on Amazon. They have those mesh delicate bags, like the mesh laundry bags. I have a lot of customers that like to use those. You can just throw it in. It needs to be the very fine, not the ones with the big netting, the very fine knitting. You can throw it in there, throw it in your wash, and you're not going to have to worry about lint getting on it because that bag will protect it from getting the lint on it. But I do prefer to wash mine in hot water. The reason being that it causes the fibers to swell and release all the gunk that they picked up so that they go, out the wash. And then you can dry them in the dryer on low or hang to dry. Okay. That's how you launder them. And again, I do that for cloths used daily about once a week. If it's your cloth for the bathroom and you're only using it once a week, like you can do that every 4 to 6 weeks. But if you ever start to notice your cloth smelling, like you smell it, that means that there is more bacteria, that there is more stuff left in the cloth than the silver can handle. It needs to be washed with detergent because detergent binds to grease, to dirt. And then in the washing process, it washes out and the detergent carries the dirt out with it. So then it's no longer in the cloth. Okay. But when I'm using it daily, so like in the morning, my kids, there's crumbs all over the counter. I will get this wet. I will wipe it up. I will go to the sink. I will do my par wash, press, agitate, rinse, wring it out, hang to dry. dinner or lunch, I do the same thing. Wipe something up, go to rinse, wring it out, hang to dry. Okay. These are all new habits that you're going to do. This would be like, well, that sounds like a lot more work, Mary. I promise it's not. But anytime we're learning something new, at least for me, it was very stressful. Like I left this in a bag for a month before I got brave enough to try it. Don't be like me. Get it out, try it, use it. It's going to blow your mind and make it so much easier. Cut my cleaning time in half, which as a mother of 5 is why I just fell in love with it, because my kids are constantly making messes. My kids are 17, 15, 13, 9, and 6. And I discovered Norwex when my oldest was 9. And oh, how I wish I would have had this when I was in college and having to do cleaning checks, cleaning ovens and things like that. But these will be total game changer in your home. And it's very easy to use. You do not have to use our Norwex detergent to clean, but you do want to use a detergent that doesn't have bleach or fabric softeners in it. It is better to use a biodegradable detergent, but you will know pretty soon after you start using it. If your cloths start to develop an odor quickly after using, you'll know that your detergent has too many fillers, that it is building up in your cloth. But don't worry, they're not permanently ruined. Just reach out to me and I will give you a sample of our Norwex laundry booster and a sample of our detergent for you to try out to see how you like it. Some people will, maybe they don't want to switch over their laundry detergent for their clothes. They will buy this just for caring for their cloths. And again, using it as that multi-purpose cleaner. So lots of options. And this, it says 100 loads, you guys, but you're going to ignore that. You're going to ignore these instructions. You're going to throw out the scoop. You're going to go to your kitchen or maybe go to Dollar Tree and get a half teaspoon. That's right. Half teaspoon. The scooper in here is 2 tablespoons. But you only need half a teaspoon for a high efficiency machine to clean your clothes. Norwex stands for Norwegian experience. We started in Norway. We are in 22 countries, and this label is for all the countries. And in America, we have so much better water, and we have great washing machines. And we have found we do not need this amount to effectively wash our clothes. Okay. So throw that out, half a teaspoon. Now you may be like, Mary, I'm not going to remember any of this. It's okay. I am going to send you a text. If you order, I will have your phone number and I will send you a text with my information that you can reach out to me anytime with any questions. And I will help you because I understand that it's all new and I needed the help too. Okay. Did anybody have bingo? I heard some cheering. No? Okay. Well, maybe this is. Did anybody choose the lucky 7? No. Do we have a bingo? But not bingo yet. Okay, so that is our customer special. So every month, Norwex has some fun customer specials. Oh, shoot, I forgot to grab. So this month, we have our Norwex chenille hand towel, and it comes with a foaming honey soap. Sorry, I forgot to get that, but you couldn't smell it anyway through the screen, but it smells fantastic. So if you guys love bees, this is super cute, and this is our hand towel. So what's awesome about this is I don't know if you guys have this problem with, I mean, tell me, does this problem ever end? That people drop the towel on the floor in the bathrooms or in the kitchen. This will actually stay on your towel bar. Okay. So it won't fall off. You won't be trampling it any longer. But this, what's awesome about this is it's our microfiber that continues to clean your hands as you dry them. So, you know, we've gone through a pandemic where we've been trying to teach people how to wash their hands, but not everybody still, you know, washes their hands for the happy birthday song or the ABCs. They just do it for a few seconds and then they dry. But guess what? This continues to clean their hands as they're drying because you guys saw what I did with the body cloth, what I did with the EnviroCloth. It removes the bacteria from your hands. Then this also has our backlock, the microsilver, which prevents bacteria from growing in your towel. So especially during times of illness, this is fantastic to have in your bathroom where people are using it. Before I didn't even want to share a towel with my family. I had my own towel that I would use, but now I'm comfortable to share with them. Okay, maybe you don't like that bee print. It's okay. Or maybe you don't want it all the time. It's reversible. Okay, so you can still get this towel. And if you don't want the bee, you don't have to have it. Okay. So that is one of our customer specials this month. The other one is our Enviro cloth and window cloth. And we haven't even talked about our window cloth yet. That is one of our magical cloths that we'll talk about soon. But it has a matching graphite Enviro cloth with yellow trim. And then isn't this super cute? Those bees, it's just so beautiful. And you're going to see why you would want this magical window cloth. And you can actually save, I think you save about $4 with this set. And these two cloths will replace all of your paper towels, your disinfectant wipes, your spray cleaners, and you can clean 90% of your home with these two cloths. So you can either get it in this, or we have several other different colors. This set is $35.99, and I believe this one is $31.49. So you can even get this on sale. So maybe you guys have bridal showers, graduation gifts. Maybe you have Mother's Day gifts that you're going to be giving. Maybe you have bridal showers that you're going to be attending coming up. These all make fantastic gifts for those kinds of occasions. And then we have our Norwex kitchen towel and cloth set. And I like having, so most of us, like I told you guys, we start out with that Safe Haven 5 set that just has one Enviro cloth. And so when I started, I just had the one Enviro cloth. So I couldn't really like embrace cleaning with Norwex because I didn't want to use the same cloth in my bathroom as I did in my kitchen. You guys saw me with my OCD, like how freaked out I am. You know, I just can't use the same cloth to clean my toilet as I do in my kitchen. And so it's nice to have something designated for the kitchen. And so this cloth is awesome. It has an Enviro cloth on one side and this nice basket weave on the other, which acts as a crumb catcher. So works super great to catch all those crumbs, rinses out really easy. And then you have a matching hand towel to go with it for drying your dishes, drying your hands. Again, these have the microsilver in them, so you don't have to change them out all the time. I typically use my towel and my cloth for a whole week before putting in the laundry. And then I have a backup set for when that's in the laundry. So I'm not left without a cloth for cleaning in my kitchen. Okay. Oh, finally, we get to our window cloth. So this is the cloth at number 23. Yay! Who won bingo? Who got it? Is that you, Joyce? Were you the one that got bingo? Awesome. Okay, will you have someone write those so that you can email me? But because people will need to email me their you'll need to email me their address, and then I will send out their prize. Okay, so I have here, this is my butter dish. And I'm just gonna take some butter and smear this. Now, I want to clarify, we do not use butter to clean. Because I had a friend that she did this butter demo, and the guy, she checked in to see how he was like it. And he's all like, oh, these cloths just work so magical, but it's getting really expensive with all the butter that I'm using. This is to show you that it can remove grease. Okay. So if you have a greasy stovetop, if you have greasy counters, you know, this will handle the grease. Maybe you have like nose boogers on your sliding glass doors from kids or pets. This will handle this. So I simply take my wet Enviro cloth, and you always remove the dirt and grease and grime with your Enviro cloth first. This is to clean, wet to clean. And then I'm going to come in with my window cloth. And again, you guys, it will tell you on the tag what it is. And you guys can see this says anti-back. This is how old this cloth is, you guys. They changed the back lock right after I joined in February of 2015. So I am still using these cloths many, many years old, and they still work fantastic. Okay. So you're not going to be having to go out and buy cleaners. So during the pandemic, I didn't have to worry about going out. Look at how shiny that is, you guys. Nothing. Squeaky clean. Okay. Oh, here, you guys. This is the green one, and this is the purple one showing the bacteria from the chicken, and then after it's clean. Okay. Okay, so that is our window cloth. So where do you use the window cloth? Only on windows? No. You can use it on your mirrors like you just saw me do there. Stainless steel. Who has stainless steel? I thought I was going to be so happy when I got stainless steel. It was like the worst, keeping it clean. And those wipes and the sprays were super expensive. Now I can keep it clean anytime I want with just the Enviro cloth and the window cloth. Makes it so easy. We do have a stainless steel cloth if you want a cloth exclusively for your stainless steel, but you can just use these two cloth and they work fantastic. If you have a lot of buildup from previous cleaners, you may need to use our detergent. I just dip a corner of this in the detergent, wipe in the direction of the grain. So if it's going up and down, wipe this way. If it's going sideways, wipe this way. Remove all the chemical cleaner buildup, then wipe it, rinse it out, and then wipe it clean, and then polish with the window cloth. Amazing. Bathroom fixtures, you want them to look brand new again. Enviro cloth, then the window cloth. They will be brilliant and shiny. You can use these out in the car. Amazing for your windshield because it gets all the gross, I don't know, from the vents and stuff. It gets greasy. Okay. Book a party, get a prize. So I have a special spin wheel with lots of fantastic prizes that if you decide to book a party, from Joyce's party, like Linda and Glenda have all hosted and everybody's been taking turns, you can do that and you can spin a wheel that will have a countercloth box set, a mop system, the entry mat, $50 shopping spree. Oh, what else did I have on there? Lots of fun things, but you'll get to spin this wheel. I'll spin that with you and you'll get to get that prize. That was number 16. Okay, number 17 is our amazing Norwex mop system. And so I wanted to show you guys. Yay, we have another bingo. Awesome. So just put those all in order for me. Yay, congratulations. Okay, so our mop system has a dry mop pad that you use first. This, again, works with static electricity like our dusting mitt, and it will grab all the hair off of your floors, the fine dust, the crumbs, and you will gather that in a figure 8 fashion. And then you go over it. You switch to our wet mop pad, which you will just get wet with water. You'll wring it out and you just use a stamp. So no more buckets, no more having to wait until everybody is, out of the house to do it. It's just super fast and easy. And I also wanted to show you that we have this spray mop. It's not available. We have a special ordering thing today, but this mop, the spray mop allows it to, you just push it down like this and then the spray will come out, and that has made it much easier. So for those of you that already have our mop system, that is a fantastic attachment to add. That just makes it a little bit easier if you have a lot of flooring, that you don't have to take the pad off and re-wet it, or you don't have to carry around a spray bottle. A lot of people will carry it around if they need extra water. But the mop system, you use it in an upright manner, so you're not hunched over. Works way easier than a Swiffer, and you're not buying pads over and over again. One of my friends, she was using a Swiffer. She was using 2 pads a week and calculated that it was costing her $75 to have dirty floors. So if you are using Swiffer pads, like, no more, you can have this. And these pads, you guys, I earned this in the summer of 2014. Still using the same mop system that many years later. I can't tell you how many mops I'd been through before I got my Norwex mop. So if you want to make that chore easier, invest in the Norwex mop system, or let me help you get it for free by hosting a party. Okay, 5, the dusting mitt. We've already done that. Okay, 3. These are our dryer balls. And we talked about already getting rid of fabric softeners and dryer sheets, okay? This comes in a pack of 3. You throw these in your dryer. They bounce around your dryer, lifting and separating your clothes. They cut down on wrinkles. They cut down on static, and they soften your clothes, all without any chemicals. Maybe you're like, oh, but Mary, I love the smell of Downy or Gain or whatever. You can add essential oils at the end of the cycle. Just take a ball out, put a couple drops of oils on it, rub it in, throw it back in, run it on air fluff or low for 5 minutes, and you get a smell without all of the endocrine disrupting chemicals or fragrances that cause issues for people with asthma or sensitive skin, okay? There's a better way to do it. If you do really large loads of laundry, then you may need a second set. Because we are a family of 7, I use 6 balls. For most people, they can do just 3 balls, but they work amazing. And I have had mine again since the summer when I hosted a party and got them for free, summer of 2014. Still working fantastic. So no money spent on buying fabric softener or dryer sheets for going on almost 8 years. Fantastic. Okay, the produce wash. This is one of our specials that you can get it for just $15 instead of $24.99. Do you guys have time for me to show you, or are people needing to leave? Joyce? You're good? Okay, I want to show you guys then how I use this produce wash because I absolutely love it. So, So it comes with a spray bottle. So this is the size bottle. And so it does have a spray bottle that goes on. This is the small one. And so I wanted to show you. So anytime you are doing any type of berry, like broccoli, any leafy vegetable that like you couldn't use the mitt on, you would instead use the produce wash. So if you guys eat a lot of berries, grape tomatoes, broccoli, cauliflower, lettuce, so then you can either, if you're just doing like a small amount, then I would just, have my few berries and then I would just spritz them like this. Okay. Or if you are doing like a batch of them, or maybe like you went to the store and you want to just clean everything so it's ready for people to make a good choice, you can just, like I just saved like my kids' old medicine, and it says for a full batch to do 15 milliliters. Okay. So that's like 3 teaspoons. So you just put that in here. And then you just fill it with cold water. And then you just let it soak for a couple minutes. And this is going to remove all the pesticides, the dirt, the handling. So when you have produce, it has gone through so many hands. The pickers, the packers, the grocery people, the other people looking at the fruit that decided not to buy it. They have all touched it. So it's really important that we wash our fruits and vegetables. Like I used to just like take them out of the thing and start eating them. But with COVID, it got me thinking differently about everything. So you just let this soak so you guys can see that. So we'll let that work for a minute. But what's awesome about this, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do next, is I like to use our Norwex counter cloth. So this is our paper towel replacement. So instead of having a paper towel holder, we have our Norwex counter cloth. So this is like the size of a Selecta size paper towel. And I use them as napkins. I use them for quick cleanups. They come with a pack of 6. You can also buy them separately in packs of 3, but I will use them like paper towels. So before I used to use like a paper towel in here, but I would instead, I will place my strawberries in here. And the produce wash along with this will help them last at least a week. Like it extends the life of your fruit. Now raspberries are very delicate. So really, if you're going to be washing raspberries, then you need to eat those right away. But for these, for blueberries, grapes, grape tomatoes, all those things like lettuce, I wash them and then I put them in a container with a counter cloth, and it makes it last longer. So let me see, okay. So then after you would just simply rinse, but let me see if I can show you guys how dirty this is. I don't know if you guys can see how tinge, can you guys see that tinge of brown and then all that stuff? Yeah, like that's what we were just eating. And this, like, I know a lot of people will do like vinegar, but that kind of changes the flavor of it. And this does not. So then I just simply rinse them. And then I will throw them, in that counter cloth. But you guys don't need to see me do all that. But I just love, it actually makes those berries, like it doesn't, I think because it helps get all that furry stuff off too, like it feels smoother on my tongue. And so I really love it. So I like to make jam. I make homemade strawberry jam and raspberry jam. And I just really love using it during berry season. That's one fruit that my kids like really love to eat are berries. Okay. Okay, so this one is number 1. And Joyce, I gave you a printout, a PDF of this. If your guests decide to choose one of these packages, these levels, then they will get the extra gifts from me. So we have level 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can share that with your guests, and then they will get to pick any of the special gifts that they'll get for free from me for choosing that level. Okay. Okay. The next one is number 20, referral link. Now, I talked about that someone needs to book a party. The other option is to get a referral link. And now this is a link that you can share with your friends and family. And when they purchase from you, you can earn host rewards. And this also counts as that booking that Joyce needs to get the amazing package of host rewards. And so you would just be able to collect over time. You know, anytime there's a Norwex sale, I let you know. You can share that with your friends. And then just as people are ordering it, your rewards accrue. And then you can close it out and redeem rewards when you would like. So it's a very, you know, maybe someone doesn't want to host like a formal demo like this or participate in a Facebook demo. That's a very, it's kind of like a old school version of a catalog party where you just pass out catalogs and collect orders. So a version of that. Okay, number 18. These symbols are for our Norwex shopping app that you're either going to your Apple store or the Google Play store, and you can download the Norwex shopping app. So if you just search Norwex, yeah, another bingo, congratulations. Okay, so make sure all those names are written down in order, and then I will be sending prizes to people. Okay, so then we're going to do 13 is VIP. Now this is for my VIP group. So I will be sending out a text to everybody that orders to be able to join my Facebook VIP group. Now I know that not everybody's on Facebook. Awesome. Congratulations, Linda. And Glenda, awesome. Wish I could meet you. Awesome, Glenda. Wish I could see you guys in person. My VIP, maybe you're not on Facebook. You can be part of my VIP text list where I inform you of special sales and offers. I don't ever expect you to get them when I'm sending. It's more just like information so that if there's something on your wish list and it goes on sale that you can grab it. But I'm not going to be offended if you don't respond or if you don't purchase. Okay. I'm here to provide information and to help you get the things that you want when they're on sale because I love a good deal. Okay. The last one is number 2, 35%. And that is what I earn as my commission for the sale for all retail sales. And it's also the discount that I enjoy as a consultant. Finally, because that's our last one. Congratulations, you guys. So just make sure you have those listed for me and I will send out prizes to everybody. So congratulations. That is all that I wanted to show you guys. I did want to, if people want to see, for those that have pets, we do have a pet mitt. April showers may be ending soon, but I know if you deal with a lot of muddy paws, this is like a body cloth for your pets that you can clean off their pets. You can get their eye goobers, clean their ears without, this is like great for in between like bathing them. But this will help remove a lot of stink. You know, if they, are building up stink and you're not ready to give them a full on bath. It works really awesome. And then when you are ready to give them the full on bath, we have a fantastic pet towel that has these pockets on the side so that you can go down and dry your dog very easily. So you can see that super cute Norwex house with the paw print. So these also make great gifts. I've had lots of people do that at Christmas time. Also with Father's Day coming up, I wanted to show some of our car products. The car wash mitt, it now comes in a blue color. It is fantastic because we're in a drought here again in California. We're in a never ending drought here. It's ridiculous. With just a bucket of water, I dip this in, I wash the car with this side, rinse with this side, and then I dry with the car cloth. Super amazing. It gets a way better clean than you can get through the drive-through. Absolutely love it. You can also instead get this dry and buff car cloth, which is awesome for our car enthusiasts. I actually also really love this. If you guys have glass shower doors that are a pain in the butt to keep clean, get this. After my shower, I use my squeegee and then I dry with this and my showers are gleaming. Like I don't ever have to spend more than a minute doing this every day. Whereas before it would like the hard water would build up and I would have to spend some time scrubbing it, but this just makes it so easy. Another one of my favorite products and things that I know people hate to clean is our tubs and showers. So how would you like to not have to spend hours cleaning it? grab a bathroom scrub mitt or an Enviro scrub. These come in a pack of 3, so you can have them for multiple bathrooms and one for your kitchen. This scrubby side will help get all the soap scum off. You can combine it with a cleaning paste or a bathroom cleaner or descaler. And then it has this side where you then use it to wipe away. So just once a week while I'm in the shower, I will scrub down my walls, scrub my tub, and boom, in just a couple minutes a week, my shower stays completely clean. I did want to highlight, I forgot to tell you guys that with the Safe Haven 5 set in the month of April, you actually get that a small bottle of our Norwex descaler. I don't know if you guys have hard water in South Carolina, so that may not be of interest to you, but you do get that free when you buy the Safe Haven 5 set. But I think that's everything that I wanted to cover. Joyce, does anybody have questions or cleaning challenges that they have questions about? They're what? They're exhausted? You're exhausted? I know. I went through all of that really fast, right? You guys are troopers. Sure. Tell me, Glenda. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. No. Yeah. No. So, yeah. So the kitchen, yeah. The kitchen cloth is my main go-to. This or the counter cloths. This is what I predominantly use in the kitchen, but I don't use this one for doing my dishes. I use this one for doing my dishes. This is the most amazing cloth for doing dishes. I used to be a sponge girl. My mom used to be a rag girl, but we all use this now. It looks like a lingerie bag missing the zipper. This is the netted dishcloth. I wad this up and I just add a little bit of soap and I scrub my dishes. It's great for nonstick. It's great for cast iron. It's great for stainless steel. This is amazing. So this is what I use for dishes. It doesn't ever get stinky. I throw it in the top rack of the dishwasher, gets it cleaned that way. If you guys bake a lot and get flour, and it scrubs out very, very easily. So this is what I use. But if you still prefer your kitchen cloth, this is what I use for on my counters, my chairs, my floors. The only thing I use the Enviro cloth in on my kitchen is my appliances because it doesn't leave as much water. So then it's just easy to go over with the window cloth. So, or my cabinets, sorry. I do use it on my cabinets again, because it has that tight weave. So kitchen cloth on my counters, chairs, table, floors, kitchen cloth. I use the Enviro cloth on my appliances and cabinets. And then dry with my window cloth. But if you guys, if you hate doing dishes, this is my favorite, like my most used cloth. Do you have this yet, Glenda? This comes in a this comes in a 2-pack for $17.99. A lot of people actually also like to use this in the shower. So some people don't want to give up their soap or their body wash using the body cloth, but instead of using a loofah that is, it's tied up together where bacteria grows in there, and they say like to throw them out like fairly often, which is obviously bad for the environment. People like, this is just like a loofah, but it's not wadded up. So you can use this with body wash or soap if you prefer something like this. So some people have one for their kitchen and then they use one in the shower. I like the body cloth, so that's what I use. But you can use that or just have a backup, or you can give one as a gift. But I can't tell you, this is one of my customers' most favorite cloths. And because I do so many dishes with our family of 7, like it's used. And I've had the same cloth now for going on 3 years. Okay. It's awesome. More questions? Which this netted dishcloth. It only comes in graphite. No. Yeah, netted dishcloth. So as far as ordering goes, I had told Joyce, oh, sorry, go ahead. Let me grab my catalog. I'll have to go upstairs. actually I can just search here on my computer. What am I talking about? Oh, well, it's going to be, which catalog do you have? Tell me, I can go look in my catalog upstairs. Fall 21. Take a field trip with me throughout my home. Okay. Okay, fall 2021. Okay, it is on page. Now, to place your orders, you can either write them down and Joyce will email them to me, or you can use the app, or you guys can call me and I can help you, whichever you prefer. Okay, it is on page 33, bottom left of page 33. It's going to be hard to see the mesh, but it's right here. It is, I promise. Yeah, it's the netted. I know, right? It does. It's hard to find. They need to have it wadded up how we use it. Yeah. Okay, other questions? Uh-huh. Yes. Yeah, I would get the cleaning paste. We have the all-purpose cream cleaner, but I find the cleaning paste work better. So the cleaning paste in the jar for $34.99, and you guys, this jar lasts most people 2 to 3 years. Okay, lasts a very long time. Yeah. It's the same as in the Safe Haven 5 set. Yes, this is the same. The Safe Haven 5, you save $15. Yeah, you save $15 over buying it all separate. And then you also will get from me that Speary sponge because you want that with the cleaning paste. And then I also send you a Spear net. And this is amazing for cleaning these two together inside your oven. Or if you have stainless steel pots and pans, or you use like Pyrex casserole dishes, this gets like all the grease spots off and is just an amazing scrubber. Also great to use on glass shower doors with the descaler. So, or on grout, depending on your grout is like. I've used this on my grout with the paste. Yes, right? Just get a whole new shower. It has been. I did get a whole new shower. Yes, well, I mean, when we moved into yes, it has been very easy to maintain. But when we first moved in, that was like why I was like crying. And I bought the Norwex descaler. And with the Norwex descaler with this, I got it clean. And then I could maintain it with my cloths. The pain in the butt is just getting it clean. So if you guys have cleaning challenges, if anybody else has them, let me know. They can email me or text me. I sent my information in the email. But I'm happy to help them figure out, because that was me with my glass shower doors. Like, horrible. So, yeah. Descaler with the Spear net. Sure. Oh, okay. The descaler. Yeah, if you have the white buildup, the hard water, You want the descaler. Yeah. And if it's glass, then you use this to scrub and it's amazing. And then you wipe clean. You can wipe clean with your Enviro cloth, window cloth, or you can use one of these to wipe up with. Got it? Okay. You guys are awesome. Okay, so I'll be sending prizes to all the winners. So please send those. Please send me the list. And then if they're placing orders, then I'll get their addresses with that. But if they aren't placing orders, then just make sure I have their address so that they can, so I can send them a prize. Okay, thanks so much, everybody. This was fun. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Joyce, I'll be in touch with you. Okay, bye-bye. Bye.